What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. I haven't made a video in 2 weeks, and there's been pretty much a good reason for that, which I'll go into on this video. However, the last video I made was to do with backpacks, tugboats, hazmat skins. Tugboats we know are coming to the game, they're already in the PTB. This is something I've spoken about for such a long time now, and people called me lying or a liar, doing this for clickbaits, and now it's coming to the main branch, so well done to you guys for wasting your own time. But moving on from that, as you know, most of my videos are surrounded by the answers that Pedro gives me to the questions that you guys answer within my community tabs or in the comments, which I really thoroughly appreciate you putting the time in and wanted to know the answers. So I, supplied these to Pedro, and the last time I asked questions was 2 to 3 weeks ago, and he has not replied since. He said he was on holiday at the time, but I see he's now active in the Discord, the Rust Console Discord, and yet still no reply. So it seems as if he's gone cold on me, whether higher ups have told him not to reply to me for X, Y, and Z reasons, or he's just forgotten about me, which is probably the reason that is, reality. However, let's talk about what's going on with Rust Console at the moment. We have tugboats that are going to be coming out this time or next month or at the end of this monthly wipe, and they've pretty much been throwing it down our throats on Twitter, the new skins and the fact that tugboats are coming. All you have to do is go onto them or go onto those tweets, and the first comments will be talking about new gen only. We got this one from Fabian saying, please take Rust Console down for 3 months to catch up. The P cut of old gen, make a separate game for them is slowing new gen down. Another one literally directly below that is, and my thoughts on Tugboat is cool, but I'm on old gen, so it's not worth coming back right now. I want building skins, piping, etc, etc. Now people want new gen for multitude of reasons. They want better graphics and they want better performance. One thing we can get, and I think this is something that really should come to the game, is graphic sliders. And as we spoke about in the podcast with Wiz, one thing I think should be coming to Rust Console is the graphic sliders, because a lot of people like graphics, and when you invest in a new gen to have better graphics, you shouldn't be held back because of old gens. When old gens have been going for over a decade now, they should really be phasing them out. So I'm not sure what Double 11 are going to do. They're shooting themselves in the own foot, because the game will literally die if we don't get these certain updates, because the game can look really good on good generations of consoles. Old gen is not going to be a part of that moving forward, as well as the updates and how much the game can handle. It's just facts, and if you're an old gen, I would consider saving up for a new gen if you can. If we were talking 4 years ago when new gens first came out, I would say it's understandable, don't bother getting a new gen yet, but they're so much cheaper than they used to be. You can get them on discounts like Christmas time and festive times. As well, you can literally go on the internet, whether it be eBay, Amazon, and get a second-hand console if you need to. Or if you can't, save up if you can. Like, there's so many more, avenues to go down to buying a new gen console than there was 4 years ago. So there's very little room for excuse when it comes to getting a new generation console if you want to continue gaming for the next 5 years, because GTA 6 is going to absolutely blow the gaming market out the water with their new game, as well as with the consoles, because they're literally going to gear up to make a new console for this game's release if they want to make that much money. So new gens, I think, should get graphical sliders so they don't have the hindrance of old gen with the performance of the game, and especially the graphics, because the game could look 10 times better than it does. We still don't know anything surrounding the secret update. I mean, I can only guess at this point. I've always said I thought it was cars, just for the pure fact that Junkyard has been in the game for quite a substantial amount of time now, for well over a year, and then obviously it got put into the game accidentally, and with the new diesel and the new kind of features within the game that kind of gear towards cars being a thing, horses being the start of transport, and basically gearing towards the new transports being cars and helis. Again, helis, if they pull helis off, and fair play to them, but I do think as well with how you can navigate through the water with a submarine is also geared towards how you can control helis. It's kind of that similar feel, especially on PC as well. So I'm only kind of just connecting the dots with what we know at this moment in time. So why have I been away for 2 weeks? Well, for one, there's actually not much to talk about within Rust Console. It's just the same old shit, really, well and truly. talking about the secret update, new gen, new skins, tugboats. I mean, this is all stuff I've spoken about before months ago, so there's not really much point in me talking about it now and wasting your guys' time. However, on the flip side, I own this server called CNQR Warfare, and right now, as I'm looking at it because I'm in the game, it is 100 pop and queued. I've been tirelessly working on this server. If anyone out there is a server owner of a server that's, you know, popular, you would know that it takes a lot of time out of your day to mod it, to recruit really trustworthy mods that are solid people and create a really good community. It has been one of the hardest things. It's even harder than playing the game itself. I'd go out there on a limb and say for a fact, we've had content creators mod on our server and be like, yeah, this is 10 times harder than playing the game itself. So there's just a lot of things in my life that's going on that I can't really contribute a substantial amount of time into creating content. But moreover, I'm not really motivated to, because there's not enough updates coming out. We get one dev blog per month. When I go onto Twitter and look at PC, I know, you know, you can't really compare them, but I am going to. It's just that they get updates literally once every week, and we get them once a month. So hopefully you can see from my standpoint of making content, I've made so much talking about the same old stuff that, yeah, I caved in and was like, there's just no point in me creating content at this moment in time. Whenever there's updates like Tugboats, I will cover it 100%. Anything I know, I might hit Pedro back up and be like, hey, I'm still alive, are you able to reply, sort of thing. But we shall see. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll probably, you know, talk through the community tab. So if you want to talk to me there, or join the Discord, which is in the link below, or join up the server and have a go. It's really fun. There's a store for it. There's a lot of things you can do within the server itself. As always, take it easy and see you in the next one.